Hey, my lovely friends, welcome to today's physics class. This is Amirash, and I hope that you are doing amazing and you're taking very good care of yourselves. And here I bring to you the one short session of our favorite chapter, that is electricity. So, people, are you ready for the amazing session of electricity in one shot? I know this chapter might trouble you, but today, in today's session, all your doubts related to electricity will be clarified. We'll be completing the entire chapter in one shot, and people, I can guarantee you, if you watch this session, you will get 100%. Trust me. Trust me, people, I am guaranteeing you 100% result from this chapter if you follow this session till the very end. Okay? So you need to watch the session till the very end, open your register and start noting down. In this session, you'll also prepare the notes for yourself, which probably you might not have prepared due to any reason, right, people? So topic list, number one, we'll be starting with current and potential difference, then Ohm's law, resistance, resistance in series, resistance in parallel, heating effects, and electric power. So it's a very lengthy chapter. You can expect it to be of you can expect it to be long, right, people? Okay. Perfecto. Shall we get started? Post to you in the chat box in case we can get started. Yes. Fine, now I'm getting started with today's session of electricity. So we'll be completing all these sessions, all these topics together in this session. But before that, I have a mind map for you. So you can take a screenshot of it. It is very important, people. So please take a screenshot of it. This will be the entire thing that we'll be doing. So ready, people? Let's get started. So when I was teaching this chapter in April, I told you about electric charges, that how charges are formed. Yes, so charges are formed due to ions. Ions are formed by, you know that. How many of you remember chemistry chapter, atoms and molecules? Let me know in the chat box. I can't see the chat box. I don't know what happened to the chat box today. Leave it. Chat box is not important. What is important is your conceptual clarity. So all of you are gonna let me know in the comment section, what do you understand by these charges? Come on, people. Today it's your test. I'm taking your test. Yes. Basically what happens, it is for stability. If any atom wants to be stable, it has to complete the octet rule, right, people? So since it has to complete the octet rule, it should have 8 electrons in its outermost shell. So for getting that 8 electrons, it loses, gains, or shares the electrons, like I talked about carbon. How many of you are following carbon and its compounds? Raise your hands. Okay, people. Now, focus beta, what happens that 8 electrons are needed in the outermost shell, and for that either an atom will lose, gain, or share the electrons. So after it loses, gains, or share the electrons, it gains some charge. Now that charge can either be positive or negative. If the atom will lose the electron, it is losing negativity, right? Electrons are negative, protons are positive, remember that. So if it is losing negativity, it will gain a positive charge, okay? Generally metals have a positive charge, and if it is gaining the electrons, it means it is gaining negativity, right? So it will have the negative charge. So non-metals, which are acceptors or receptors of electrons, have negative charge. I hope that makes sense. And one important MCQ, that like charges repel and opposite charges attract each other. That is, positive and negative will get attracted, negative and positive. Positive and positive or negative, negative repel each other, right? They repel each other, people. Hope you are getting total charge on anything. What is that total charge? How many of you can tell me? Total charge on anything can be calculated, yes? What is that? And one more important thing I wanted to tell you is that the unit of electric charge is coulomb, right? That is coulomb. I cannot see the chat box today. It's okay. That's obvious. Fine. So that is coulomb, and magnitude of charge on one electron is, I cannot see the chat. It's okay. So minus 1.6 into 10 to, sorry, What minus? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. That is in one electron, the charge. And now people, the rate of flow of charge is termed as current. So when these electrons flow, then their rate of flow, it means you can say charge by time, that is seconds, that is known as current. Understood current? All right. Now what is the expression for electric current? I is equals to Q by T. If you want to learn this in depth, I have taught already. Please check that video. Right now I'm revising the chapter and I have to cover a lot of questions, so we need to go fast, right? Now you should remember SI unit of current is ampere, because Andre Ampere was the scientist who contributed a lot. 1 ampere is the current which flows in a conductor when 1 coulomb of charge passes in 1 second. That is the definition which is asked in VSA in boards, in very short answer type of questions, right? And 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second. That you already know. That you know. Clear? First question on your screen. Now you will solve it by your own and you let me know the answer. Okay? You all will let me know the answer of this question. Okay, the question says the amount of charge passing through a cell in 4 seconds is 12 coulombs. Find the current supplied by the cell. Don't you think it's very easy? How many of you agree to this? This question is super easy. I'll tell you, options are in front of you. Start solving your registers. Come on people, take it as your test. There will be in total 10 questions. You have to let me know in the comments how many questions you got correct. Is the answer 4 amperes, 8 amperes, 12 amperes or 3 amperes? So now I'm solving. They are saying the amount of charge passing through a cell in 4 seconds. So time is given to you 4 seconds people. Can I say that? Is 12 coulomb. Coulomb, Q, that is charge is given to you 12 coulomb. See, we represent charge by Q and time by T, you know, and current by I. Remember that people, very important. Current, what is current? Just now we got to know current is equals to Q by T people. So easy, 12 by 4, that is equals to 3 amperes. Okay, so we can see the solution, it is 3 amperes and D becomes our correct answer. Correcto, perfecto. Is my internet a bit slow?